All right. Thank you, Omotai, for joining in. So yeah, be on mute and put on your video, please, so we can interact and know who is talking when everyone is talking, basically. So yeah, welcome on board. Welcome everyone. Mika, welcome. Fi, Ade, Taiwo, Tayo, and everyone else that are not here for the onboarding session. Thank you all for joining in. So on this screen is actually displayed very plain. Can you all see my screen? Okay, thank you. So on this screen we have like a sheep. I don't know anyone. I really want to make this as interactive enough as possible. Can anyone interpret what you can see on your screen? Can you interpret what it means? Anyone? Or you don't want me to call names? Can anyone just interpret? What can you read from the screen? You can go on mute, Ade, since you are talking.
Welcome on board.
Yeah, welcome on board. Yes, I mean, that is the essence. We are welcoming you on board. But I think there is like a little more meaning that nobody's catching yet.
Okay, welcome on board, and this is a ship that is going to move forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
you're sailing ahead.
You're sailing ahead. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I will just give like a brief of what it means. So here we have a ship. This plane is the Testcode camp program itself that you're running, and it's being handled by Testify. That is why you see the logo there. And the C at which is moving is the software testing career path. So we are not going backward. You are like I know there are other people. Do we have anyone that's already testing here? That already has an experience with testing before? Or we are all novice like me? Let us know. All right, that's fine. Since nobody's saying anything, I'm believing we are all on the same page. Yeah, so yeah, welcome Wasil. Kindly be on mute and put on your videos. Thank you. So yeah.
I'm not video. Good day.
All right, so I've muted you. Just put on your video. Thank you. Sorry for that break. So yeah, the C is the software testing career path that we are diving into. The ship itself is Testcode Camp, and it's being managed by Testify itself. And of course, the ship is telling you welcome. So it's like generally me just saying welcome to Testcode Camp 3.0. And this onboarding session is intentionally recorded because I always want to get people's comments and views before they start. Then after the 3 months, we are going to still have like a meeting like this again. And we are going to compare what you have said now to what you'll be saying later. So we can compare if there's a difference or if there's anything you have learned. So yeah, that's it. So my name is Ibroke Ekini. I know some of you must have gotten a mail from me earlier, sent by Testify itself. And I'm the program manager for this program. So that basically means that from the beginning of this program to the next 3 months, you're going to be interacting with me any day, anytime. Of course, I have like 2 other people who are going to be assisting you if you have any questions and all. But the truth is that I am always there 247. So you can't find me wanting. So I'm always there 247. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and buzz me, I always get notification and I always respond to you. So and that's like my information handle that you can follow me if interested. That's the little I can just say about it. So I'd like to meet those of you that are here. So all you just have to tell me is your name, just like what you gave me on the introduction channel, if you have done that. So just tell me what your name is, what you currently do, and where you are located right now. So Fi, we can start with you. Can you please unmute yourself and introduce yourself? Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Fi Adini. a civil engineer and a front-end developer. I think I presently reside in Lagos.
All right. Thank you very much for that. She says she thinks because she has dived into development before. So I don't know what she's doing in testing actually. Maybe she changed her mind. I don't know. So yeah, that's why she says she thinks. Thank you very much for that. Mika, can go ahead, please.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Good.
Good
My
afternoon.
name is Micah STN. I'm a writer and I live in Lagos.
Thank you very much. She stays in Lagos and she's a writer. Fee is a civil engineer / front-end developer. Now she wants to ask / software testing. So thank you very much. Omotayo, you can go ahead, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
My
afternoon.
name is Omotayo Shibote. I'm a civil engineer and also an interior designer,
Wow.
and I reside in Lagos.
Oh wow, civil engineer. So you and Fee, no, both of you will not be in the same group. Don't worry. Interior
I'm
design.
not
So interior design, maybe you're going to help us design the internal design of Slack.
no.
Yeah, so that's fine. Ade, can we meet you, please?
Hi, everybody. My name is Taka Dejumo. I'm a business analyst.
And you're from where? Like, where are you resided? You live in where?
I live in Birmingham. I live in Birmingham.
Birmingham, okay. Thank you very much for joining us. And as a business analyst, I ran from that because I don't want to do data too much. My first job was QA analyst / business analyst at Supermat.
Okay.
That was my first job in Lagos when I moved to Lagos. So
Okay.
I ran, you know all those KPI document and all. Oh God,
Yeah.
his work, I hailed him. Well done. So we have Kuforiji Wasiu. Is it Abdul Wasiu or Abdul Wasiu? So just unmute and introduce yourself, please.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Abdewasi Kuforiji. I am a digital marketer, and I live in Lagos and Abeokuta. I'm in Lagos Monday to Friday, come to Abeokuta on weekends.
I understand. You're everywhere. Let's just say you're in Nigeria. Thank you so
very
much for joining in.
Yeah.
Because I remember if not for the lockdown and all that experience, during the last training we had, that we used to have physical meetup, Monday to Friday, of course, I'm based here in Ibadan. Then weekend, I have to be in Lagos and sometimes in Ibadan, just doing physical meetup like that. And sometimes we have to be in Abuja for the Abuja people. But since this one is fully online, we are safe, we are fine. So that's everyone. Thank you so much. Is there anyone I didn't mention? No. Okay, so, there's Taiwo. Taiwo, please unmute yourself and introduce yourself, please.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Taiwo. I'm Taiwo Shuremi. I'm currently in Ibadan, but soon I'll move to Lagos.
Are you sure about this thing?
I'm very sure about it.
Okay, so what do you do currently?
I'm a copywriter.
Copywriter. Oh, in
yes.
fact, we're going to be copywriting a lot of test cases here. Thank you very much. So you can meet yourself. So don't mind me. I said, are you sure? Don't mind me. I was once in Ibadan, then I moved to Lagos. I stayed there for a year, then I ran back. So thank you all. Thank you so much. That was great. It's nice to meet every one of you. Proceed then. So yeah, testify. I know some people like, I'm here to testify, I'm here to Testcode camp. Which one is which? So testify is a company on its own, right? So they are doing two things. They are doing consultancy they are doing like quality assurance as a service for companies. So we take products from companies that wants to test the application. We test for them. We take it to the testify community, and with the testers, we are going to test the applications for them. And sometimes because we don't have security expert among us, we guess if the company wants us to do like a security testing for them, we also get. So basically, we are doing two things: consultancy for companies in training, in helping them test the application as a service, and we are also doing training for people who want to dive into software testing. So at times, by the end of this program, companies will reach us out that they want QA engineers, and from the most active or students we have seen are very, very proactive with their training, forward CV, and yeah, that's the way we try as much as possible to like measure ourselves. But one thing that is very important is that we won't leave you hanging. So even if you have not gotten a job yet, does not mean that we are done with the training and just pour you away. You understand? It's not done that way. We still keep being in a circle and we still communicate information that we can. So that are the two things we do: consultancy for firms and training. So before now, we started with Testify community on Telegram. That was like the first place we started this whole training. We had people there and drop things there for people to learn and all. It wasn't really practical, so we moved to Testcode Camp 1.0 last year, September to December. It's always 3-month program, and that was a huge success. We moved to this year, February to, in fact, I don't know if this one has ended. Of course, we have officially ended it at April, but people are still there in the channel, still communicating, still sharing their good news. So even when you're at your job place, you're already working, you can always still go back to your channel and communicate. Oh, I have this issue. How can I do it? So that is still there. And this is Testcode Camp 3.0. So that has been a journey of Testcode Camp in brief. So yeah, this was the Telegram channel we had. This was where we had members, and these are the materials we used to drop. And of course, we drop tags there for people to submit. This was the first Slack channel. So Slack is our virtual classroom, which I'm going to walk you guys through. It's like a virtual classroom that we use for the training. Then these are the few from the testimonies we got. We just extracted them out. I'm going to show you this material so you can go through it for today yourself. And welcome, Kazim and Digbite. Welcome. So just be on mute and put on your videos. Thank you. So yeah, these are a few from all the testimonies we've gotten during the Testcode Camp 1.0. This was the Slack channel for 2.0, and these are testimonies. Of course, this testimony you can check them up. I added some articles on the article channel of our Slack. You can check them, check out anyone, read. You can read as much as you want. You can also check the website or our YouTube channel to also read some other people's success stories and QA journey as well. And yeah, that's it about what we have done behind. So basically, from the website, I just want us to have a quick review of the website. Of course, it's testcodecamp.org.ng, and when you visit it, sorry, just a minute. Okay, let me project this to the second screen. Can you see the website now? Okay, so I think the network is not balanced, so that's why you can't see the gold background color. But yeah, we are having 40% off for this training because of the lockdown. From the last training that we did, it was 50,000 naira because we're having a physical meetup. And during the physical meetup, we used to have pay for the access to the place, pay for internet access, because you have internet access for free during the practical classes. And of course, we have to eat. So we have a 40% off because of the lockdown. And I would say everyone just people are lucky, but it's not about being lucky, it's just because it's online and because of the lockdown. So yeah, basically about us, the major what we are trying to focus majorly is to increase software testers in the tech firm. We just we have mentioned earlier, we have a lot of developers. Of course, everybody wants to be a developer, but the truth is that not everybody wants to write code and start developing application from scratch. And the truth is not everybody is going to develop application from scratch, or everybody's going to like become a developer. It's just like a way of us enlightening you that there are other areas in tech. You don't have to necessarily develop application. So regardless of your background, you can be a tester, you can be a developer, you can be anything. And even as a tester, you can dive into development on the long run. You can switch to become product person and all. So our goals here is basically to have up to 200 people in the tech space as a software tester by December 2020. And of course, we are working towards that. We are almost there. And to connect you, as at now, you might not really know so many professionals in the testing field. You might not really know them. So we are going to be like connecting you together. We are going to be having like meetings where we bring mentors or people to come and like talk to you during the program. And of course, expose you to companies and reduce excessive unemployment rate in Nigeria. Because a lot of people are saying they don't have job, they don't have those courage, you don't have the like required skills. You understand? So of course, our goals and our process is something you have already gone through. You have made your payment, you have joined the application, and now you have joined the classroom. So it is for you now to participate actively in the course of the program. And the media here are like stories of people, how they got into QA, success stories from the last program we did. And these are like the regular questions people usually ask. So it's questions like, oh, I don't have an IT background. How can I do this? Can I do this? You know, what are the other areas you can join? Can people join the beginning of this program? At the middle, no, but at the beginning, yes. So just like we have been publicizing, there is an extension of the end date of application for this program. So people are still going to be joining. But as of now, everyone that have joined the Slack, or those that are yet to join the Slack, are still going to come in. So that's it about the website. And of course here, during the course of the program, you can always send a mail here for further information or contact me directly on the phone or the program person. Just contact Testify directly on this phone, and of course you get answers to your questions. So that's it about the website. So of course, if you have any question, please use the chat section of this Zoom application to drop your questions. Or so when we are done with the question section, you'll be able to ask a question. Thank you. So yeah, officially I'm going to welcome you to Testcode Camp 3.0. So either you have started writing testing or not, you should know you're already part of this program. As long as you are here, as long as you're on the Slack channel, you're already part of this program. So welcome to Testcode Camp 3.0 officially. You have your Slack channel already, and I will just do like a quick walkthrough of this channel for you, for those that really don't understand how to use Slack before now, and just to create you more enlightenment for you to understand how to use Slack. So yeah, I hope you all can see the Slack channel. I'm not seeing you guys' video, so I can't even know if anyone can see me or not. So please put on your videos. Let me see you. So I know I'm not talking to just a blank screen. So just nod, you know, from your nodding.
See.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. So from your nodding, I can know yes or no. You understand? So yeah, this is the Slack channel. This is like the virtual classroom where communication is going to be going on. You can always, so like somebody asked me that he or she's having like a very tight schedule at work. So that's why you're using Slack. You can have a tight schedule. We also have tight schedule as well. The most important that you can always come here anytime in the day and get updated as at what has happened. So it's just for you to create time. If it can be night, if you are staying in Lagos, I know traffic can be a problem. If you have gotten back home and relaxed, you can come back here probably by 10 or 11, you know, check what has been said so far. If you have any question, ask question. If you have any answers to anyone's question, this is just like an advanced version of WhatsApp. Let me put it that way, because you can chat You can have like a direct conversation with someone. You can have like a group conversation with someone. You can have a call with them directly. And I love the fact that it's available on every platform. You're using Android, is available. You're using iOS, is available. You're using PC, you can download it on your laptop. You can even use it via websites. If you don't have space on your laptop to download it, visit the URL itself. The URL for this Slack is here. So just visit testcode.com and you can connect from your website directly. So it's accessible on every platform. Even if you're using a Mac PC, it's accessible there. So you have no reason not to have it. And one of the things that is very, very important for you to do is to put on your notification section. So you just go to where you have the name and check here, you will see notification. Make sure you put it on so that even when the application is not launched on your phone or when you're not there actively, you can always get notification like your WhatsApp. You understand? So communication on channels, I always prefer them to be on Thread. You know Thread now, most of you are using Twitter. So you just go under it. Like now that I wrote, let me go to this Let's Talk channel. So let's say you want to reply to what I'm saying. Since you have clicked here, on a mobile phone, when you tap on it, it will take you to a page where you can see Start Thread. You know, you can just add comments under it. On a PC, just click on this section, reply in Thread. Once you click on it, you'll be able to like reply me, and it doesn't display here because so that way it makes the conversation neat. If you are talking about a particular question, every correction or every comment anyone wants to make can be under that thread itself, so it doesn't look messy. And of course, if you want to delete a message, you can click on the delete button now. It's gone. You can also edit it if you don't want to delete it. So that's concerning thread. Channels that you are added to at default. You see the general section. This general group is like mostly where you'll be getting update and announcements. Every Monday, they're going to be dropping a new material for you to study for the week. So mostly you get that from the general section. So if you now want to have a comment or you want to say something about it, you have like a family room. That's how I call it, like a sitting room in a house. So this is like the sitting room where everybody comes and you talk about anything you want to talk, you want to ask questions and all. We have the introduction channel, and please, everyone that has joined this channel should please make sure you introduce yourself. I gave a template here. Thanks to everyone that has done this. Your name, what you are currently doing, and where you're chatting from. This is very important because we are gathering data with it, and we want to be able to know how to reach out to people and how to be able to like assess you. So it's very important. And also make sure you put on your picture, your actual picture as a profile picture, or your actual image as a profile picture, so that it actually feel interactive. When you're chatting with someone and you are just seeing a blank screen, a blank stuff like this, I don't know if it's like that for everyone. You won't really feel like you're talking to someone. So it is like, it's very, very required that you put your image, you know, just like Taiwo did here. She put her image there. Just put it there so we can know. If you don't, even if the person cannot identify you by name, the person can identify you by picture. It's just like a very important criteria for you to add your image and drop your introduction. And of course, random. This is where you mostly get like, you know, social media news or posts about software testing generally, right aside of Testcode camp itself. So most news will be coming here. And the last thing here is we have the 4 groups for this program. You know, every time for let me the first program. Okay, this was the second one. This was the first one. So then we have like 65 people, and for each one we have different teams that we had people, just to make it divided, and you can be able to like collaborate as a team, and you can be able to like ask questions and work together as a team. And in this previous one, we have communication, management, strategic, technical, different things like that we had it. For the Testcode Camp 2.0, we use like the Game of Thrones names, you know. We have House of Harren, Baratheon, Targaryen, Tyrell, and we have, which other one do we have? So yeah, we have that 4 of them. I think there are 5. Yeah, so we have 5 things like that. So for this test program 3.0, we are using just 4, and they are just very straightforward. We have north, east, west, and south theme. And by now, if you're on the Slack channel and you have not yet been added to your team, is either because you have not yet introduced yourself or you have not added your profile picture. Once those 2 things are done, I will check again after this session, after this webinar, and try to re-add it to your team so that you can know that, oh, these are the 4 people we are together in the team. As time goes on, we can, latest by Tuesday or Wednesday, you'll get to know the total number of people in your team. So it's just for you guys to be able to like know that, yeah, these are the number of people I'm working with. We'll give you a project and you have to work in team. So many things you need to learn. So that's just it basically. You can always send me a direct message, chat me up directly, or if it is a question that I would think that everybody needs to know, then ask in this. So this is like a sitting room, and each group is like your bedroom in the house. You understand? So, and of course, the general channel is like the compound where announcement is being made, basically. So that's it about the Slack channel. So please note, if this link or this call goes off either in the next 5 or 10 minutes, just try and rejoin again. Do you get that? All right, thank you very much. So that's it about the Slack channel. We are just there, we are waiting for you. We are ready, we have been ready long ago, even before you applied. We have been waiting. So that's it. What should you expect in this program? I would say everything that was better than the last one we did. The most important thing is that you are migrating forward. You don't know anything about software testing to becoming a professional tester. And one other thing I wanted to add is that if you're not starting to write tests immediately at the first week, just be cool. Don't rush. If you get to a point that you actually have a lot of tasks and a lot of things to do. So for now, take your time to understand the program. Take your time to understand the basics. We cannot just jump in to start writing things without you understanding the basics. So take your time, understand it. At every material, there's always like an additional resources added to it for you to study. Take your time. If you are free, take your time to study it. You know, ask questions. There is no question that is out of context. Ask question. So I think that's it. That's what you should expect. So I don't know, I've checked the chat section. I can't see any question yet. If you have any question, please unmute yourself. If your area is not so noisy, you cannot go on mute. Just unmute yourself. If your area is not noisy, go on mute and let me know if you have any question. Thank you. I'm waiting.
Hi, Bironke.
Hi.
This is Kunle.
Oh, welcome. Thank you.
For the articles that will be sent to us, like you said, maybe on Mondays, are we going to be having sessions where the articles will be explained in details, or we're just to read through them and then we'll now get nuggets on the articles? Okay,
thank you for asking that. Materials we drop every morning, like I mentioned, and I wanted to know, like every Saturday, I just wanted to be sure of the time, just to know what time will be convenient for everyone. But every Saturday we're having like a weekly meeting, like though. So just like the first week now, the first week material you have as like a material. So by next week Saturday, we are expected to meet again like this, where we are going to work through the material together and do the tasks together. So you know what you passed. If you answer the question correctly, you know what you feel. If you don't answer the question correctly, and you know the right answer to it. So like every weekend, There's always going to be a notification and always telling you that they are going to be a meeting every Saturday. So if I were you, I would just clear my Saturday, an hour every Saturday dedicated to this weekly meeting for us to be able to review it together. Especially to those training that even has practicals. We might have a webinar that is like 2 hours because of the practicals. I want you to replicate what I'm doing. So somebody also, I don't know, did I answer your question, Oyekule?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. So Taiwo asked that will this training be from Monday to Sundays, and what time of the day will it commence? So just like I mentioned, the training is online. You know, when the training is online, it means that you have access to it any time of the day, any time in the week. So no time, you are not restricted to come from 3 o'clock to 2 o'clock, no. If it is 10 o'clock at night, you have the time, sit down online, ask questions or answer anybody's question, or if you have not done your master, the only ritual, I call it ritual because it's like a ritual. You don't do carry over of a material. So if they give you a material this week, make sure you do and submit the task before the meeting on Saturday. So either it is one day you have time to go through it and submit your task, fine. If you need to break it like 10 minutes for the whole 1 week for you to study the material and answer the question, fine. The most important is that you're making sure that you're actually studying this thing to understand and you're answering every question that you have been given appropriately. Of course, we are going to be announcing the most active, and the most thing of all is that you have to be active. Your group should not be quiet. That is one thing I know that we can have issue with because I don't want your group to just be quiet and you guys are just there, you know, you just come online, peep and go back. No, you have to be active. Even if you have to just come, hello team, how you doing? Have we submitted our tasks? Yeah, everybody in that group is a captain of that group. Because if your team is not active, if you are not taking responsibility, now by the time you'll give a group project, it will affect you. So you need to like be able to carry your team along, ask them questions. Is there any difficulty you are facing? If you are facing difficulty, put it there. If any one of them can, if you put your question there, don't mind me if I allow you to take up to an hour before I respond to you. I just want to see that, okay, can people in your team actually respond to that question before I come and answer? And if they answer you, I can always like give an addition to update whatever comment they are given. So there is no timetable that Monday to Sunday, no. It just is online. Just have to be active every day at your time. Did I answer your question, Taiwo? Yeah, thank you. Any other question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. As we all know, we always have different things pushing us to take various endeavors. Some are passionate about something, some are the financial aspect of it and things like that. So I want to ask, one, what is the salary structure, salary scale of QAs, as in Nigeria, and also working remotely or freelancing? That's my question. Yes, that's one of my questions, and the job prospects too. So you don't need to laugh now. It's just what I see as one of those things people always want to know. So okay. I can't endeavor. So please just say something about it.
Thank you very much for asking that. Also, there was a training we had yesterday, like a webinar. The truth is, payment is not. See, the truth is, the Nigerian system is not really structured like that. So you can't say for this level, this is the money you should be collecting. I'm coming to explain to you how you are going to like analyze what you should ask for. You can't say, because you can get to a company, the amount they are paying an intern here is what a senior person is collecting in another company. So companies varies, right? Payment varies, people varies. So it all depends on the company, it all depends on you as a person they are going. What they will pay you at Amazon as a tester is not what they will pay you here in Nigeria at Carbon or Softcom or as InterSwitch. No, the payment varies. So it depends on the company. Every company has a payment structure. Do you understand? Which can vary from one company to the other. So that is for the companies generally. So to you as a person, so that answers the question that the money they might want to pay, I can tell you that for internship is 50K. But unfortunately, the last program we did, one of our students just started a job as an internship and they're paying him 150. Do you understand? So there's no structure, there's no particular range that you can restrict your payment to. However, I don't think any company anywhere should pay intern that are coming to learn newly less than 50K to start with. Like, worst one to worst. In Lagos, I know, of course, they should pay more than that as for interns, but let's look at it across the states. Nobody should pay intern less than 50K. Except they want to do like a big project for them. They'll just say, yeah, just do this one for 1 week or 1 month project, 10K or 20K or so. Yeah, but across states, I don't think it should go less than 50K. So that's it for them. So you as a person, of course, you know that you're not going to sleep. If you're going for a job and you want to tell them how much you're going to, if they ask you how much you want them to pay you're not going to wake up and say, okay, pay me 1 million naira. No, they are going to put some things into checks. Things like your transportation. What I will charge based on my transportation in Ibadan here. So can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Right, thank you very much. So just like I was answering, you as a person, when the company asks you that, oh, how much do you want us to pay you? You know that you are not going to wake up and automatically say, pay me 1 million naira. No, there are things you are going to put into consideration. Stuff like your transportation fee, your accommodation, your feeding, all those things. You break it down. Like you used to have an Excel sheet that used to break it down. Go come in Lagos for a month if you are working at mainland, which is quite close, like Surulere, working at VI. You understand? You possibly spend like 38K in a month. You consider your feeding, especially when the company doesn't give you lunch or breakfast. You consider your accommodation, any amount you are paying for a whole 1 year. Spread it in 12 months. How much is it per month? You put it there. How much do you want to be saving untouched for every month? Let's say like 100K or so. So you can end up coming around to say, okay, because I'm an intern, pay me 70,000 naira, pay me 100,000 naira. However, don't always shoot yourself at the feet. Don't always tell them to pay you 30,000 naira when you can actually put your price high and let them beat it down. Of course, don't put it too high, like 500K, when you actually know that they can only pay 50,000 naira. So put it as, let's say, 150K. That is, put it out there for internship. Let them 150K. Let them negotiate, and as strong as you are confident in what you are doing, you don't go less than 100K. If it's for a professional role, for you to have worked somewhere they are paying you 100K, you calculate. And please, when you're negotiating during salary, negotiate for net, not gross. I'm always saying this thing because that was one of the mistakes I made in my first work. I didn't know my negotiation was on my gross. And at the end of the day, what I was taking home per month wasn't worth it. So when you calculate all that, you know you have already worked somewhere that are paying 100K, so you cannot go to another job where you hasn't paid 100K. You can never accept 100K. You tell them double. Tell them 200K. They will ask you your previous company's pay slip. Give them the one from your company's pay slip. If you have not done anyone from your company pay slip before, tell them you have not worked with any company pay slip before. You have only mostly been doing like remote or contract work and you don't have a pay slip. And that's it. So I don't know if that answers Conley's question. Conley, did I answer your question?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Then, sorry, I have the question again. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Are there freelancing opportunities or remote job opportunities? I think for me, I prefer working remotely, even not as in freelancing is my strength. Working for people not in Nigeria ordinarily, as in abroad and things like remotely and freelancing. So I want to know.
Yes, there is always opportunity for software testing remotely. It's just like there is remote development there's remote teaching. But if you are starting up with your career, your first jobs cannot be remote because you need to have hands-on experience working with an ideal team. You understand? So you need to work with you need to work with people in the midst of people for a start. I'm always like advising that because it's very important. You know how the development is done. You know what you attend physical. You actually work with the team. So when you know you are sound enough, then you can option in for remote work. You understand? You can always option in for remote work. So, as of course, the end goal for everyone into tech is that they want to work remotely. Most companies will tell you that remote work is not possible, but lockdown has made us all know that remote work is possible. So yeah, it's possible when you have the skill required for you to work remote. Some companies will strictly tell you that they want you to be able to work remotely. Some companies don't even have office. You understand? Two of the students from, if not 2 or 4 of them, are actually working remotely with the company during this lockdown for their internship. And yeah, after the lockdown, when everything is fine, they will have sense to resume. And that's it. So there is remote opportunity. As long as it's a career in tech, there's remote opportunity. But when you're starting newly, I wouldn't advise you option for a remote work. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other question?
Yeah, I have one. What about the course curriculum and all that? Is it global? One of those things, one of the reasons why I had to opt for this course is I prefer global. What I will learn here locally and can be applied globally.
Yeah, software testing is a global skill. And the curriculum, the major thing of the curriculum is that you are able to get to any company and work as a tester. I'm working for a company in Nigeria. At the same time, I'm doing consulting for companies like a company in Canada, and I have another one. Is in, I used to mix all these Philippines and I used to mix Russia and India together. So I do consultancy for them there. So the most important is that the skill you are getting, right? The curriculum of the curriculum or whatever skill you are getting from this program is what will be able to make you work in any company you're going to. So everyone is doing software testing. Everyone needs to have the required skills in software testing. So just like an individual or just like a student in school, you don't become first class candidates by the lectures you receive in class. You become first class by extra study of resources. And of course, just like I said, we have other resources that you can learn from. But whatever training you're getting from this program, I can assure you that it's something that you will learn the skill and you can use it to work anywhere. We intentionally did not drop the curriculum on the website because it's of no use. Training is inside the program itself. So that's it. Did I answer that question?
Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'll be expecting that.
You're welcome. Any other question from anyone?
Yeah, I have a question I would like to also ask.
Okay.
For the course module, will it comprise of manual and automation testing?
Of course.
Okay.
I don't want to make it just straightforward, but that's just it. The essence of the program is to make you work right. And companies, for example, companies in Nigeria will not, except the states, but I feel these companies abroad, I used to state they want manual tester. Companies in Nigeria will tell you they want a tester and they want you to know everything. So it's mandatory that you learn manual and automation. You're going to be doing manual, you're going to be doing automation. So that's what comprises the Testcode, can both manual and automation itself.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question from anyone? Okay. Since we don't have any other question, I will just allow people that join in late to introduce themselves. So I think that's the end of this program. That's the end of this meeting. But we have like 8 minutes left. I will just allow people that came in late to introduce themselves. Korzim, can you kindly put on your video and unmute yourself, then introduce yourself to us, your name, what you currently do, and where you are joining us from. Korzim Adibite.
My name is Kosim. Unfortunately, I'm having a little issue with my video. That's why I'm not putting the video on. Hopefully,
Okay.
before the next class, I would have fixed it.
Okay, that's fine. So just introduce yourself to us.
My name is Kosim. I'm currently a researcher. I'm an engineer, so I'm just taking this class for a freelance opportunity and possibly a remote opportunity to earn extra income.
Okay. It's nice to meet you. I'm so sorry we couldn't see your face, but it's fine. We'll meet
next time you see my face.
Yeah, it's fine. So so I noticed that your time is 6 hours behind Nigerian time.
Yes, I'm in the US.
Okay, so we'll put that into consideration when next we are having like when we are scheduling a meeting time. Then I think Adetsu's time is 5 hours behind. Am I correct?
It's the same time.
Oh, it's the same time?
Yeah, it's the same time.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it. Thank you all for joining. Ade, you don't have any question? Okay, that's good enough. Cousin, do you have any question?
No, for now. I don't have any for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So please, let everyone head to their, so today is just like a time for you to meet yourselves from your various group. Please go to the channel, the Slack channel, put your picture there and introduce yourself on the introduction channel so that I can add it to your various team. So from there, you can easily know who and who you'll be working with for the next 3 months. Thank you all for joining in today. It was a great time.
Hello.
Okay.
So sorry, I just came in.
So sorry, I saw your name as Galaxy Note Fan Edition. So please put on your video and introduce yourself, please.
Sorry, that's my phone. I just came in.
Oh, okay.
My name is Mohammed.
Okay.
Actually, I would have loved to not talk about my location, but I could see that the time difference will give me out. So I'm joining from Saudi Arabia.
Okay. That's like how many hours behind? Is it 5 or 5
2 hours difference? Just 2 hours difference.
Yeah. Okay, I think I saw that. I saw that as well. All right, that's fine. Thank you so much for joining in. Yeah. And of course, we'll communicate more from the Slack channel. And you don't have any question, right?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe because I joined. My question is, is somebody that has fear of mathematics, does it? I don't know.
Continue.
Especially what do I mean? Something close to the further mathematics that we were taught in secondary school. I don't know, does that affect the learning of testing softwares?
I don't know if they're ever related. Let me just put it that way. So, of course, coding is like, it will just require more of your ability to think. You know, there's one of these slang I'm always telling developer that, I'm always telling project managers basically that when you give us code, they give us the project to work on. We spend more time thinking about to solve it than actually solving it. Meaning that all you just need to be able to do is to think.
Okay.
And be able to communicate and be able to manage. That's the skill you need. Of course, you get to a point that you doing like small mathematics. It's not close to further maths. It's not even mathematics. Maybe because I did maths, so I would say it's not maths, sha. You understand?
Okay.
Not maths. It's just science and your ability to think as a human. Most of the application you'll be testing, you are testing as a human. You know, you all have mobile applications on your phone. So these applications are what you are testing it. Now you're no longer using it outside as a user. You are now using it as an internal person. So if anything goes wrong, you know, most of us here are very good at saying, this application, like First Bank issue now, this application is messing up, this and this and this and this and this, you know. But now you can no longer say all those ones again because you are part of it. So when you see issues and people make comments, you just smile and pass because you know what is causing the issue. Sometimes it might even be that the company are the one that did it. You get, so you just keep quiet. So no problem. And Kule said you have a mathematics teacher here, no problem. So even if it is math, Kule is there to real mathematics.
Okay, thanks, man, for the offer.
You're welcome. So let's all just put our pictures and introduce ourselves on the channel once again. For if you have introduced yourself before, it's fine. But if you haven't, please do, and I'll add you to various teams. I've added some people, but I've not added some that have not done that. I think that's the end of this. Thank you all so much for joining in. I really appreciate your time. And of course, the recorded session of this will be meshed and sent to the group as well for you to like listen. If there's anything you want to re-understand or ask questions, feel free. Just of course, you'll see me on the Slack channel. It's fine. Thank you. So expect your post material from tomorrow. All right. So you can go on with that. Then bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, Brunke. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye. Namaste.
Namaste. So this is how they say namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. Bye.